I mean, you're shooting for a SEMA level paint job.
Last October, we dropped off our side piece to Mason with Milkman Customs down in Hurricane, Utah. Now, we thought that a paint job like this would just take a few months and then we would get her back. Boy, were we wrong. Now, we knew that side piece had plenty of issues. Last year, we built her in 100 days in preparation for the Whitley Diesel Truck Fest. And when you're really only allotted 100 days to build a truck from the ground up to include building the engine, you really only have a couple days to work on bodywork, which is not enough for an old farm truck like side piece. Fortunately for us, the wrap hid most of it, but we really didn't understand the damage that was hiding underneath all of it. He ended up finding all sorts of issues: rust, body lines that weren't straight, and bad body panels. At one point, we just stopped repairing and started replacing.
Beaman builds timeline. There's not a lot of time left.
So, honest question, did you ever hate this truck?
And it all started with a rusty door. So we've got Mason here with Milkman Customs.
How's it going, guys?
So why did I make this long trip down here?
Because we found something surprising.
Yeah?
Yeah. It is an issue, though, if we are going to be keeping this truck for a while, which you guys are. We're going to have to make it look correct. So we have to address some of those issues, and that calls for a present.
Got a door for you. So I brought this door down for side piece. Oh, I think we got it. Wait. There you go.
Yeah, that's the door.
That is the door.
So you can see the seam sealer. Usually in all these trucks, it's pretty bad. This up here feels all nice. This is a solid door. Usually moisture is going to be getting into here. I mean, it's the only rust that I do see is right here, which is surface rust, nothing bad. Compared to what we're going to show you, I mean, there is a little spot right here. Yeah, you're always going to have little baby spots, but that can be addressed, and it's not as bad as looking at this one.
Ooh.
So you can see how bad it is. And that's wire wheeled.
So you already did try to clean
I tried to clean it, and I told Wes, I said, listen, this one's the worst one. We need to get one, something.
There's bubbles right here. Is
the
that
bubbles,
kind of would have happened?
It would keep bubbling, and it will it'll keep causing issues. But you can see how really bad that rust makes the metal. And I do not doubt that it is on the backside, on the inside of this door. So you never know when that could start poking through. And then up into here, you can see there's little baby spots, which aren't too bad. They can be addressed, but these little spots turn into this. That's what it's going to look like when it's addressed. So that's wire wheeled out, the seam sealer. So that's the seam right here. They put it seals the two pieces of metal when it's folded over. There's a seam sealer right there, but it's basically where the water's going to sit and get trapped, and so it doesn't let it. So I'm going to have to re-seam seal this whole bottom edge.
Realistically, could it have ever been fixed?
Yes, but the back of it, with time crunch, it's better just to spray a brand new door, no issues, and call it good. If I were just to spray it over it, like as a rattle can job, it's going to come back, it's going to grow, it's going to eat your whole door basically. If there's any water that sits in that rust, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. Even if doing a correct job, address it with an acid. That's kind of the best bet. That's what I'm going to be doing on the rest of the doors. You're always going to have some rust. There's always going to be some imperfections in a paint job. So that's why people strip the paint down to bare metal to see what they're working with, to see how much damage there is on a full restoration.
If this was your own personal truck, what would you do different than what we're doing to it?
Nothing different. As far as bodywork, I'd make everything back straight and fix all my rust, all my dents, and all my issues with that. Make everything straight is what you call it. After that, I'd probably do a black glitter, a black. I think they have them on some like super aeronautiques, like some boats. but the flake's really, really big. They spray it out of a gel gun, and so that flake that's some serious flake.
When it rolls out of paint for the first time, or when people see it at a show for the first time, what is the one thing that you want them to notice at first?
Probably the logos. The logos and the sparkle. That's going to be something that's going to stand out. It's a vibrance, and you can kind of see.
Oof. Love it.
That's not really what it is, though. It's going to be silver sparkly base coat with a flake on top, and then it's going to have the candy, if that makes sense. So there's going to be a lot more going on underneath than what that little card was. That's what it'll kind of look like.
That's a lot of sparkle, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I thought we were going to do black on...
Yeah, so that was just a render, and so I was just showing him. Well, there's two angles that we can mess with. It's going to be so cool.
So what's your timeline for this?
Beaman builds timeline. It's 95% prep. There's not a lot of time left. It's crunch time. We have the door now, but bed needs to come off. Lots of other little things. And then it's paint time.
And with being on such a tight time crunch to get ready for the Southwest Truck Fest, it was game time. So he is currently working on the roof, and I know that our buddy Scott, he struggled with the roof a little bit too. Of course, he only had one day to work on it. We decided just to leave it how it was and put the wrap over it. Luckily, couldn't see it too much from the drone shots, but you know, Mason, he is quite the perfectionist and he wants this thing to look perfect. And he knows that there's gonna be more drone shots on it. How's it coming along, Mason?
It's coming along. It's coming along for sure. It was a lot better than it was. It looks like something hit it really hard, or if someone stood on it. Someone probably stood on it, but. Go.
They found some rust under the lights up here.
Hamburger wheels, we've tried to grind it with pistol whips. So I don't know, I think we're gonna have to sandblast it.
So this truck has been down here for a while now with Mason, and he's been doing all the body work and everything. Sadly, he keeps finding more and more rust. That's what happens when you have an old farm truck. All of those rock pits off, didn't you?
Yeah, so that's kind of how you make that look better. Because you can't paint over those pits, because it'll just look like crap. And then we need to take that off, but all this is all brand new and all up in here. I ended up cutting it right out.
All that work.
Cup right here, pull it out, then you're gonna have to hammer on these as you pull them out.
So this is the side that had that gnarly dent, right?
Yep, and this is what it looks like inside.
All the way down to bare metal.
This was where they tried pulling it out on that one side.
Oh wow,
I couldn't see this until I cut it out.
that's wild. All right. So this is the new skin?
So this is the new skin. It comes primed. For the weld to stick to the new area on the bed, it has to be bare metal. So in that case, everything has to be marked out and ground down on all these little X marks right here. So that's where the new welds will go, is every two. And whoever did the new, if you guys ever did do a new skin, or if whoever had the truck before did a new skin, they did it every like ½ inch, and it's supposed to be every 2 inches, like right here, and then it's panel bonded. There was no panel bond, and it was done every ½ inch, so I had to cut out every ½ inch with the air chisel. And that's why that new skin looks beat to crap, or the old skin, sorry.
That's wild. That is wild.
And then I'll have to go through and cut this out to right here, once it's on, so I don't lose the integrity of this part right here.
Our friend Josh McCormick at one point had offered a 3rd gen bed to us to replace the whole bed on the back of this. And really, we should have just taken that. Hindsight is 2020, but thanks for the offer, Josh. We should have taken you up on it.
Fiberglass is one of the hardest things to mold and to shape up. This was seen heavily inside underneath the wheel well, and we were gonna either cut this out and try to hide it, but then we were gonna have to shape this fiberglass. So the best decision was to get a new original bumper and paint match it and make it look original, but with an insane paint job. The new one that we have is a paintable ready, so it's gonna be black pearl. That's what our new decision is. But I'm gonna switch over brackets, and then we can mount it up and see how she fits after we prime the cab. Hinges and hood brackets have been sandblasted down to bare metal. We'll get those sprayed up into a black. Hinges aren't usually typically seen like how I did on this truck. Once the doors and the fenders are on, you don't ever see it, but I see it, and I want to make sure everything looks good. So this is what they'll usually look like, and then they will end up looking like this. Same color, just with the pearl, but everything will be nice and glossy. All the nuts and bolts will be primed black to where everything looks brand new again. This will all be not seen, but it will all be repainted.
It'll definitely look better than the white that you could very obviously see when we had the red wrap on there.
Because the subframe is black and everything inside is black, everything's gonna look good if it matches with black. And that's kind of what we're doing with that. I don't know where I'm gonna put my logo yet. I think I wanna do...
It's gonna be an Easter egg on the truck, guys. There's gonna be a Milkman Customs Easter egg on the truck, somewhere on the truck.
I'll basically take this right here, and it's a foam tape, and it will stick down just like that. It has a double-sided tape. And when we spray it, the flake, this will all be black. Basically, the color will only sit into here, and it will be a soft edge seam. If I take a piece of tape like this,
Make a hard edge.
and make a hard edge, when I take that up, it's gonna be a hard edge that you can actually feel.
Yep.
Some people will actually go like this, and it's called a soft edge, and they'll go through and put the tape like that, and you can see how that's a soft edge now. There's no hard edge. But that's kind of what you can kind of do. The new technology is the foam with the backside of the tape on it.
So when I went down to Hurricane to go film, I thought that I was just gonna be filming some paint work. I did not understand what I was getting myself into. All right, so what Mason's doing right now is that he found a little bit of rust underneath the light that goes under, what are those, the cab lights?
Cab lights.
Yeah, so he's trying to grind that off as much as possible. They also did try to get the dent that was on the hood as level and flat as possible. But I think we're pretty close, right?
It's still gonna be noticeable, but it's better than what it was for sure.
Absolutely. We got side piece in the flesh. Now they've done a bunch of sanding on this truck, and we just took off all of the covering and plastic and everything, and they are going to be re-wrapping it. Want to have all of that old wrap off that had dust and stuff. Don't want to contaminate the paint. But she's still the same girl inside. Just side pieces and pieces of it all. Is this one of the original doors or the new one?
This is a new one. Yeah, it's still even up into there.
On the field to get some. On the real, we appear to get gone. Victory is ours, bring the chip home. Galactic, and I'm looking to get more. Raise it up, see what you don't know. Running like a blood, pumping from the pressure of a in the rush. We crush whatever we touch. Where you been, y'all never will know. You know what I'm saying? And if you still don't get it, let it chill for a minute. Time is money, and trust me, man, I'm all business. And if you want something done, do yourself to get it finished. Wake up, victory's mine. On top, still on the grind. Gotta go get it right now. Holla at me, you with me. It's time.
If you know perhaps. Man.
Cool guy.
If I would have known that there were scorpions so close, I probably wouldn't have been wearing my sandals.
He was in the cardboard.
That's wild. Look at that.
Let's work, let's work.
Now, we are no strangers to long hours and hard work. I mean, they call it Beaman Builds hours for a reason. However, when it comes to paint and body work, it was a whole new experience, at least for myself. And I rolled up my sleeves and I got in there and helped out.
No, actually, Wes, it's my truck. Thank you very much.
I don't doubt that this paint will win a paint award at some point in its life.
So, honest question, did you ever hate this truck?
I love this truck with every single hair in my body.